Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. Today we bring you, in the Bilbao Revival, we bring you a double upload day. This at 5:30 and then one at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We could potentially win La Liga today if we win and results go our way. Today, this first episode, we're going to bring you Leganés and Malaga. And then the second episode, we're going to bring you Barcelona and Levante. As you can see from the league table, we are 4 points clear of Real Madrid, 5 points clear of Barcelona. It is a three-horse race going into the final couple of weekends of the season. And yeah, we could be bringing the La Liga title back to Bilbao for the first time in a very, very long time. Nothing's happened since we last met. Ander Herrera is going to be out for around 4 to 5 months. So we brought someone in from the youth setup, which is what you need to do in this save because you can't go out and buy the best players in the world. And let's see what you think of him. So we're going to start with Kepa in goal. Uri, Nunez and Iago Martinez as the back line. Balanzega on the left. DeMarcos on the right. Interaspe stays in as that deep line playmaker. But this is the new boy, Ojan Sanchez. From the youth setup, 19 years old, good stats, and I think he'll just get better and better with the more we play him. Good first touch, good passing, good technique, good work rate and good vision, good decision making and good composure. Physicals for someone who's 19 is really, really good. He's really professional with the personality, so he's just going to knuckle down and get the job done, basically. So Ojan Sanchez is going to be the man who comes in for these final few games. We've also got people like Beñat and like Lopez who can go in there and do the business when we possibly play harder teams. Zaraga is going to start on that right hand side. Muniain in behind Benito Franco up top, and on the bench Gil, Monreal, Beñat, Lopez, Garcia, Williams and Carlos Martinez as well. And we've got a few players there that are going to be in and around the squad going into the final half of the season. Number 30 for Sanchez. Hopefully he can have a really good debut for us. They're starting five at the back with two defensive midfielders and then two people on the wing as well. Penaranda is up on his own. Going to do a lot of running for him there today. And then I am going to assertively say I want to see expect a much better showing from you compared to the last time out when we played Liverpool. We got a draw against Liverpool, so it's not too bad, but I'm expecting a little bit more coming into this game. That first half has absolutely flown by. No highlights at all in this first half. We've had the majority of possession. You can see there 11 shots, 2 on target, nothing for Leganés. 66% possession as well. Going to the tactics, let's see what we can do. We're going to say attacking fluid. We're going to go up to the mixed and be a little bit more expressive on there as well. Go to the team talk. Disappointed, far from pleased with what I've seen out there. Go out there and produce the better goods in the second half. We've had lots of the ball in the first half. We just need a little bit more in the second half. A little bit more quality, a little bit more composure. DeMarcos now down this right hand side. 10 minutes in the second half, and he whips the ball in into Muniain, but it comes out to Sanchez, into Zaraga. Zaraga shoots, and unfortunately just a little bit over the bar again. The shots percentage isn't the best. Muniain with the ball in. Sanchez gets a knockdown into Interaspe. Into Benito Franco. Benito Franco's there. And Interaspe with the assist. Benito Franco with a lovely goal. Coming back into the side after his little bit of an injury layoff. Muniain with a free kick. Rico gets it clear. Sanchez knocks it down to Interaspe. Benito Franco one touch and just curls that ball into the far corner. Keeper no chance. 1-0 to Bilbao. Highlight for Leganés, 20 minutes to go in the second half. Nunez does well to cover that out, and DeMarcos plays it back to Martinez and back to Sanchez. He's had a really good solid first debut for us. Sanchez again just ticking the ball over into Muniain out to Zaraga, into Sanchez. Sanchez lovely ball out to Balanzega, and he's got a man to beat. Franco in the middle, but comes out to Muniain, into Sanchez again. Takes a shot and he hits the crossbar post. He's had a really good debut for us as Sanchez. He might come off because he's tiring a little bit. 10 minutes to go. We're going to bring Beñat on for him there. Muniain's going to come off for Raul Garcia. And who else needs a little bit of rest? At the minute, they're all okay. Just those two changes are going to make Beñat and Raul Garcia a little bit of experience in the middle of the park. Hopefully we can see this over the line now. Going to knock it down to standard for the final 2 or 3 minutes. 5 minutes of injury time. Going to be the final whistle. Beñat just mopping that ball up. Plays it back to Kepa. Dominant performance from Bilbao in this first game. 20 shots, only 4 on target though, so something we need to work on. But Benito Franco, 8.3, which is fantastic to see. And we go again. Malaga coming up next in the second half of this first episode today. And yeah, all in all, Sanchez having a really good debut there. Come on and done really, really well. But Franco shines, 8.3 for Benito Franco, which is really good to see. And yeah, we go again. Malaga coming up next. I'll see you when we get there. Right, before we get into today's second game against Malaga, this is how the league stands. So, Madrid on this game weekend have lost to Villarreal, so they are now 6 points away from me at the top of the table. Atleti Madrid beat Alaves 2-1, but they're miles away from anybody. Barcelona scraped a 1-0 win against Levante, which puts them 2 points behind us in the league. We go to Malaga now, who are in 12th, who are safe and they've got nothing to play for. Hopefully, it'll be a slightly easier win than the one against Leganés, but nothing's certain. Unfortunately, we have had some bad news. Let me find the news article for you, and that is Inter Aspe in training had a lower back stress fracture and he's out for 6 to 8 weeks, so he's now out for the rest of the season. Be back next season, so not a problem, but it keeps very, very short in the midfield area. So this is going to be the team that's going to go up against Malaga. It's going to be Kepa in goal, Uri, Nunez and Inago Martinez at the back line. Balanzega and DeMarcos are the wing backs. We've got Beñat coming in for Inter Aspe. We've got Sanchez, who's going to stay in the squad because he played really, really well. 6.9 for a 19-year-old making his debut. Fantastic. Williams comes back in on that right-hand side. Raul Garcia in behind Benito Franco on the bench. Gil, Monreal, Rico comes in on the bench. Lopez, Munayin, Zaraga and Martinez. I've sold 2 players already at the end of this season. Aga is going to be going to Eibar for 1.8 million and Inago Cordoba is going to be going to Atletico Pamplona for about £350,000. So yeah, that's all the news in between the two games. Let's submit this team and let's go straight in to the first half. First highlight of the game, 2 minutes in. Uri on this left hand side into Beñat and plays it through to Garcia, and he finds Sanchez on this right hand side. We're keeping the ball really, really well. Balanzega down this left hand side is going to drive in and then go on the outside. Sanchez picks up the ball. Can he take a shot? He can, but Martin Arias comfortably collects that. Really, it wasn't a hard shot to collect at all, and he gets the ball clear up to Rico, knocks it down to Pablo, over to Chris Brunt, into James Ward-Prowse, and really good midfield too there. Brunt and Ward-Prowse over to Antivideros, into Paco Alcacer, and Paco Alcacer scores against Bilbao. Kepa, absolutely no chance. Lovely ball in to him by Antivideros, and Ward-Prowse finds him on this right hand side. Finds Luis Hernandez down the line. Antivideros gets the ball in and he beats that would have been Uri in the air because he's the left-sided defender. 2 minutes gone, 1-0 to Malaga. Corner into the box. Antivideros gets the ball again into Pablo, into Alcacer. Alcacer scores, and it looks like it's 2-0, but I think it's going to be chalked off for an offside by Paco Alcacer. Pablo just nicks in front of Beñat, and now Paco Alcacer running at our defence into Pablo again. Pablo shoots, and he shoots just over. We're going to knock it down to standard. They seem to be hitting us on the counter attack pretty easily. Hopefully we can get a foothold in this game by going down to standard, and it's again another highlight for Malaga. They get the ball into Paco Alcacer, out to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse, good technician on the ball, into Nervo, out to Chris Brunt, back to Nervo, back to Chris Brunt. Good 1-2, good possession football from Malaga, and Chris Brunt's being forced back though. Lovely press by the youngster Sanchez, but they get the ball out to Antivideros. Antivideros goes out on the outside again, going to whip the ball into Alcacer, but it's a good tackle by all 3 central defenders, and now we're going to try and hit them on the counter-attack and trying to find the ball over the top, but it's not getting there. Chris Brunt again on this left-hand side, but it's a good header by Uri, and Rico and Raul Garcia gets the ball, gets the tackle out to Luis Hernandez, into trying to find Paco Alcacer, but we just knock it to Antivideros, and it's 2-0 to Malaga now, and this season might be coming off at the wheels towards the end of the season. It's a bit of a scrappy goal for Malaga. Luis Hernandez gets the ball into the far post. We do well with Inigo Martinez heading the ball, but he just heads it straight to Antivieros and then picks his spot. 20 minutes gone, 2-0 to Malaga. Half time has come, 2-0 to Malaga. Alcacer and Antivieros both scoring the goals. I am going to get super aggressive with the boys. Come on, lads, show a little bit of desire. Go out there and produce more for it. I'm going to go to attacking, and I'm going to go fluid as well. Anything else that we can do in the midst? No, we're going to keep that the same. Go back out there. We're going on to attacking for the second 45 minutes. Even if we get a draw in this, we'll go 3 points clear of Barcelona. Ward-Prowse whipping the ball in. Can he find someone? No, Nunez gets in the way now. Iñaki Williams going to find Benito Franco, but he just nods it on to himself, and Luis Hernandez should mop that up. Goes back to Martin Arias, up to Chris Brunt, and it's a good header again. Iñaki Williams picks up the second ball. Raul Garcia into Benito Franco. Benito Franco's there. Benito Franco shoots, but Arias gets his angles correct, and it's a bit of a tame shot for Benito Franco. Hernandez with a big throw in again into Ward-Prowse, back to Pablo, into Rico. Rico shoots, and it's just wide from the midfielder, and they look dangerous on the break. Beñat picking up a yellow card might see him come off because he's not having the greatest of games anyway. Rico's going to come on. We're going to switch Sanchez and Rico around, and we're going to bring Benito Franco off for Carlos Martinez. Anybody else? I think that's it for now. Urai's not having the best of games, so we'll bring Oscar Gil on as well. So 3 changes made. Hour mark gone. Antivieros into Brunt. Brunt, can he find the goal? He can't. Fires just over Kepa. 25 minutes to go. Malaga have dominated, and they do deserve their 2-0 lead. We just haven't done enough in the final third. Into Sanchez. Sanchez back to Balanzega. It's a poor pass to from Balanzega to Raul Garcia, and now they're going to hit us on the break again. Chris Brunt trying to get the ball forward, but we close him down really well. Back to Chris Brunt again, into Rico. Rico into Pablo. Good offensive football here. Antivieros down the right hand side into Luis Hernandez, into Paco Alcacer, and that's 3-0. Game over. Malaga taking the 3 points here. It's a poor performance from Bilbao. We are missing our 2 central midfielders in Inter Aspe and Ander Herrera. Antivieros gets the ball on the right hand side, slips the ball down the wing to Luis Hernandez. He whips the ball in, and Alcacer gets ahead of Nunez, and it's 3-0 now. Poor performance. We didn't need this going into the final 2 games of the season. Ward-Prowse whipping the ball in into Lienhart, but he gets the header on goal, but Kepa keeps the ball out. It's been all Malaga today. All Malaga. They've really deserved their win. Martinez, can he get a consolation goal? He's a little bit wide. Martinez shoots, and he shoots wide as well. Just not clinical enough at the minute in this final kind of third of the season. Had the chances, just not put them away. And Malaga should see the game out now. Alcacer, lovely shot, but Kepa keeps the ball out. Going to be the final action of this second game in this first episode. It sets the second episode up really, really well, and we have to go to the Camp Nou in the first game, and that will make or break whether we win the league. Full time here in Malaga, 3-0 to Malaga. They deserve it 100%. Dominated us from start to finish, and we go back to Bilbao with tails between our legs, and hopefully we can think of something ready for Barcelona next time out. But that's it for this episode today. Remember, there'll be a second episode in a few hours' time, and it'll be the end of the season where we play Barcelona away at the Camp Nou, and that really will set up whether we win the league or not. And then we play Levante at home at the San Mamés for the final game of the season. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content coming to the channel. Remember, tick that little bell icon next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any uploads into your sub boxes. And until later on tonight, I'll see you soon.